What the fuck? That person is currently working out, and instead of leaving their dog at home, they brought their dog to the gym and is just sitting in the car. Just leave your dog at home. That's so mean. I don't know. I guess I don't know their situation, but I would never do that. Maybe the dog wanted to come. I don't know. It just seems a little crazy. Turn this off. Turn this off. There we go. And keep that on. There we go. Anyways, so I'm at the gym getting ready to do, what is it? Arms, biceps, triceps, traps. I'm not at the gym as early as I'd hoped. I wanted to go to the gym while the sun was still up, but things did not work out like that. I was way too tired because last night I went to the gym and I ended up not going to bed until like 4:30 in the morning. That's what I'm saying about the sleep schedule. You got to get a good routine going, because I went to bed late, woke up not too early, but like 9 o'clock. So I got maybe 4 hours of sleep. So I had to take a nap, and then I had a bunch of other stuff I had to do. And now we're here, and it's almost 9:30, and hopefully I'll get the workout done by before 11. And that way I can go home, go to bed. I gotta eat a little bit of food. I'm gonna eat some cottage cheese with a little bit of almonds, sliced almonds. I like it. If I had grapes, I'd throw some grapes in there as well. Maybe I'll go grab some grapes after the gym. The Safeway is open? I don't know. We'll see. If they're open and they have good grapes, I have a zit growing on my nose. It's red. You can tell. It hurts. One thing I did want to mention is I used to, my old job, I would do chimney sweeping. And there was this one house, and this guy was talking, and then this was after I lost a whole bunch of weight the first time, and I was getting kind of skinny. And the guy was just like talking about how much he hates fat people. Like, he hated them with a burning passion. He would shit talk fat people constantly while I was there. And I was just like talking. And then eventually I mean, I'm at work. I shouldn't say anything, but I was like, yeah, I used to be really fat. Like, cause he somehow my stroke came up, and I was like, yeah, I had a stroke. It was because I was really overweight and blah, blah, blah. So I lost a bunch of weight recently. He's like, how much? And I was like, I think it was like 70 pounds at the time. And he's like, wow, I never would have guessed that you're that big. And I was like, yeah, I was. It was tough, but I turned it around. And he was embarrassed right away. But I wonder, like, how many people would shit talk me, whether I knew them or not, just because of my size. Yeah, it kind of really blew my mind a little bit. Obviously you grow up with like racism and stuff. I got a lot of that, but I never really thought about random people hating me because of my size. And then also, pretty privilege is a real thing. All you pretty people out there, maybe you're not aware of it, but I am well aware of it now. I am nowhere near pretty, but being not as fat, do get treated differently. It's a strange thing. People are just generally more polite to me, and I don't think it's in my head. People are generally more polite. People smile at me more. Whereas before, I wouldn't really get smiles. If I made eye contact with someone, they would just be like, or give me a dirty look. Now, if I accidentally make eye contact with someone, I'll still get that. But like half the time, they'll smile back. And I'm just like, was I that disgusting before? Yeah, it's weird to kind of experience that. And it was just something I observed and I wanted to mention. Not saying I have pretty privilege. Not at all. I have, I guess, ugly privilege isn't a thing, but I feel like that most of my life. Even now, I don't think I'll ever find myself attractive. You know, when they say like, "Oh yeah, rate yourself," like you online, you see those things of like, "What do you rate yourself, 1 to 10?" And all these people are like, "Ooh, I'm a 10." Listen, I'm all for like having confidence and believing in yourself, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But if you were to ask me straight up right now, I'd be like, I don't know, a 3. I'm overweight. Automatically, I think that puts me at minimum of 5. And then, you know, I'm short, all this stuff. It's just realistic being honest with yourself. You know what I mean? My girlfriend thinks I'm a 10, of course. But yeah, man, I really feel bad for that dog just sitting there patiently, wishing it was at home, napping in a comfortable bed. All right, I digress. Sorry. So yeah, tonight I am trying to get my sleep schedule fixed, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym during the day before work. Otherwise, it'll be all messed up again. I'll go to work, I'll come home, and then I'm gonna want to shower if I'm gonna go to the gym after working in a kitchen, and it'll be like midnight by the time I go to the gym, if not later. So I will be filming during the day, hopefully. If it's at night, then fuck me. I'm an idiot. And then Friday, it's my birthday. Woohoo! Guess how old I am? I am not going to say, but hopefully your guesses are lower than what it actually is. Ooh. All right, I'm going to go in there. It is quite packed for 9:30 at night on a random, Wednesday. So yeah, I'll get in there, do some triceps, biceps, traps, and we'll have a little bit of a conversation in there. Okay, all right, I'll see you in a bit. Just a second. All right, so I pulled a classic move. I got distracted on the bike, playing some chess and some games. So then what was supposed to be a 30-minute cardio session turned into a 15-minute cardio session. And it is now 11:15. So I'm going to try to get this workout done quick. So we're going to start off with tricep pushdowns, pretty basic. This is a kind of like the movement where I can lift or push the most weight. So that's why I start with this movement first. Ooh, I felt a lot of like activation in my core. So clearly I sweat a lot, but when I was at my fattest, I swear I could like start sweating just from changing the channel on the TV or something. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. So one of the plus sides of losing some fat is you're not overheating all the time. No matter where I went, it was always too hot. Now I got the problem because I'm on blood thinners on top of losing weight and on top of being in a calorie deficit. I'm always cold. So I love the heat now. It's the opposite of what it used to be. I used to love the cold, now I love the hot. Okay. Let's move on to something else, something lighter. Alright, so clearly moving on to cross-body tricep extensions. I just wanted to find a movement that was lighter, but also that I could use both arms at the same time. If it wasn't for the time constraint right now, I'd be doing single arm stuff, but I want to go to bed at a reasonable hour today. You know, preferably when it's PM, not AM. Moving on, bicep time. Okay, so when I say a squeezing movement, the mental cue that I use for all my squeezing stuff is, let's say I'm doing tricep extension, I'm trying to hyperextend my arms. Obviously I don't want to, and you can't, just using your pure strength of your muscles. And like when I'm doing curls, you're thinking of, you want your arm, your forearm, your entire arm from here to here and here to here to be like parallel. Obviously, same thing, not possible. Same with hamstring curls and leg extensions, or even like flies. When you're doing flies, you want to think about your pecs actually getting them to touch each other, as if you were trying to like motorboat somebody. So you want to get your pecs to touch each other using just your muscles. So yeah, hopefully that's a helpful tip. If not, my bad, I'm just yapping away for no reason. All right, alternating bicep curls. I think I'll do a set of the 40s, not so slow and controlled, using a little bit more momentum. I think it's good once in a while to just do something fun, but be safe. Okay. All right. Moving on. Alright, I apologize if the microphone's a little quiet. I turned it down a little bit in hopes that it would help with the music going on in the gym. But anyways, we're going to move on to cable hammer curls. I really like this version. I mean, I could always do the single version, or sorry, the rope version, but this one just feels so much better. Good. I'm gonna call it that. Time to move on to traps. I think I could have gotten one more rep. But yeah, I'll stick with this weight. I'll do a few more sets, but I'll catch you in a second, change room. All right, let me turn the mic up a little bit. So we're gonna finish off with barbell shrugs. I've been doing a lot of kelso shrugs lately, so I just thought I'd change it up. Continuing with what I said earlier, this movement, it's really squeezing focused, so you want to think about raising your shoulders as high as possible, and you want to actually touch your ears with your shoulders. I don't know if that's possible, but that's the thought. This right here. You want to be like a gym bro, right? Okay. Okay, everyone. I don't know if I'm centered. Let me turn this a little bit. Hopefully, it's good. I gotta say this: Axe body spray. When I smell it, it's so overwhelming, but it's so good at melding with BO and creating like a super disgusting scent. I don't know if it's just like PTSD from high school, but that's all I can think of. Just who wears Axe? I don't know. Anyways, let's see what we got going on. Okay. Double bi, front double bi. Ooh. You hear those cracks? How's that looking? Does it look okay? Other side. Same thing, tricep. Does it look okay? Is there clear lines? All right, back to the lie. No more cracks. There we go. Okay. So, what did we learn? We learned don't wear Axe. Other colognes out there or body spray that smell good. They cover up the scent of BO. Axe does not. It accentuates the BO and adds its own scent and melts together to create a super scent of just shit. All right, enough of that. If you wear Axe, sorry. Maybe it's just me, but also switch to something else. Maybe just smell like BO instead. Tomorrow, leg day. I'm going to try to go to the gym during the day. So wish me luck, and I wish you luck. But you're not going to need it, because you're going to kill it tomorrow. You already killed it today, right? Right? All right. I'll catch you tomorrow.